Do you realize how much willpower it takes to look at Nico Robin in this chapter of One Piece and just not fold? The bangs are back. We're going back to the pre-time skip greatness. Bro, Robin is the #1 undisputed top queen of One Piece, and she's pulling out her final form?
責任取ってね。
Kimochi desune moe Q. I'm telling you, Robin came with the right form to meet Saul, and many men, many men and women too can appreciate Robin bringing back the bangs. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the next Gigantomano. If she has that form in this arc with these bangs, it's gonna be one hell of a stream. It's gonna be one hell of a week.
Damn right.
But I gotta maintain frame, which is why she's not the thumbnail. Because in this chapter, what happened? Someone got some glaze. Oh, yep.
Bingo.
The moment I heard that squeak, what? The moment I heard that a man with red hair, a wondrous creature that roams the planet with one arm, one sword, and the willpower to compete with the literal gods of the verse. You knew he was gonna be the thumbnail. You knew he was gonna be the focus, because it is what it is. Chapter 1, God King, Loki. Oh, no, I was kidding. I was kidding. My bad. Does somebody say negative aura this chapter for Loki? But listen, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's okay. Put away the gear 4. Hey, chill. And shouts to Loki for being able to dodge, even weave past the gear 4 when he's chained up by Sea Stone. And when I say chained, I mean like Tai Lung in prison chained, bro. But like, this man just can't, he's supposed to not be able to move, but can still do this to avoid the gear 4. So okay, so Loki has some sauce here. There is still something that is Usopp-esque about Loki. I can't just get over this reality where in mythology, Loki is a trickster. He's gonna be conniving, planning in some way, shape, and form. And one of the first things that we see him do in the story is lie about Shanks. The person that tends to follow same energy in the Shrek crew is Usopp, because his boys that we see, these gentlemen and women, probably just all lads, that have these nasty ass fits that are just covered in doo-doo and muck, where they smell so bad, these powerful beasts won't go near them. It kind of reminds me of Usopp's lads in Sierra Village, where these guys, they work for Usopp underneath the whatever pirate crew that he had there in his little hometown. That could be Cap. Freeze, is that Cap?
No.
It could be Cap. I'm not too sure. We see how his energy gets upgraded a little bit, even though it was some Shanks like, sweat. Yeah, he's a coward. Oh, sorry. No. My bad, bro. Might be, bro. Might be. No. Hey, big dog, easy. Big dog, easy. After dropping off Marco, there may have been a particular reason why Shanks came to Elbaf. And if that is the case, then Loki might be that reason. Though ironically enough, he was apparently in prison for 6 years, which is around the same time Shanks first became an Emperor of the Sea. There could be a correlation between Shanks being an Emperor of the Sea, Loki being enchained, and why he has a government bounty, special bounty of 2.6 billion. Those are high numbers. Those are very high numbers for Loki, who deems himself to be the strongest in all of Elbaf. So he is the highest rated giant in terms of bounty. We have Dorian Broggy at 1.8 bill per. Absolutely love to see it. But Loki even surpasses these two legends in bounty. Is it special in like a oh my god way? Or is it special in a sort of way where it's not good? It's not healthy. Okay? This is it's dangerous. Meaning that if we remove the special from Loki's menu? Would he be higher or lower? So should he be closer to a crocodile in bounty, or should he be even closer to an admiral, even exceeding Admiral's 3 billion in bounty? Lord Frieza makes you think, like, what's going on with Loki? This might involve royalty and family heritage and lineage, because it might involve the system of devil power transfer from person to person within his family, and he is the current wielder of that power. Now, at this point in time, Hiruden doesn't have a bounty, so would he also have a special bounty too when he gets one, or not? Right now, we have to wait and see. How are you able to keep a fruit power within the family tree? This in of itself is a pretty unique thing in the story, I think, so far. Therefore, this could also be indicative of why he has a special on his bounty. Big Mom, she did consume Mother Caramel, Vor style, and as a result, she attained the Soul power. Man, Elbaf could take a really dark turn, though at the same time, it can't be known, right? Because if it was known, then there wouldn't have been such a hubbub about Big Mom eating Mother Caramel and company, where other folks in Elbaf have the same practice. Now, another option as to why his bounty is special could be the fruit itself that he has, where his fruit is very, very unique. It has some attributes that the government doesn't want to lose out. So they keep him alive and locked away in Helheim, because the government one day are gonna take that fruit, or they have the intention of using him in some way because they want his power. So that's like Opi no Mi status or beyond in terms of its uniqueness for whatever its powers are. A third option could be that he is pretending to be the sun god Nika, but in doing so, he's undermining Nika, you could argue, by pretending to be an actual sun god himself. So the sun god Loki, let's say, would be more prominent than the sun god Nika in the future. So have this facsimile, this false representation of Nika available to always undercut the actual sun god's existence. Adam confirmed now this is the Adam Wood tree. So when Frankie finds out, he's gonna have a field day. I feel like this should matter in some way. Though to be fair, we thought that the Kairoseki in Wano Country would matter in some way too, where Frankie and Usopp would get, let's say, Sea Stone equipment and Sea Stone buffs. Same for Nami. But the Sea Stone stuff in Wano Country never came to fruition. I mean, maybe the Adam Wood is gonna play a role for the Strat's benefit in the future. Who the hell knows? It's up in the air. Just how people consuming each other in a family tree, Attack on Titan style, is also up in the air as well. And what's also up in the air are some of these damn creatures in the forest. Some of these damn creatures, actually, so far, most of them are from Strong World. Now that's crazy. That's nuts. Now, mind you, some of them are probably souped up from even the Strong World variants, because these are Elbaf versions, but they're still the same entities, the same creatures. And shout out to my chat on the 411 for that. So here are some of these creatures. You have the like a white panda version of the Terraguma. Then you have a white version of the Mammoth Dents, that big mastodon in Strong World. Then there was a low-key picture, no pun intended. There was a small image of the Scream Buffalo right next to one of the white wolves that got shook when Loki yelled. Then you have the Dosaku, that giant snake, which is a combination of a snake and a centipede. Then Mighty Joe Young's nephew, that has pyramids in his freaking forearms, is called the Del Kong. And even the damn moose, they called it a moose. That's crazy. Even the moose that Hiruden, and Stanson beat is also from Stampede. Something called the Wintersaurus. Like, what the? And then here these guys are. There's some sort of demonic, mythical winter creature. They're carting it off for meat for Luffy. We are the mighty warriors of Elbaf, the new giant pirate crew. Like, okay. Elbaf is fun. Oh yeah, this is true to form, beginning of Skypiea, explore unique entities, unique creatures, unique environments, what's going on, forces of nature beyond our comprehension, the god of a yard, the sun god, chained up. There are things that I really want to ponder over, for sure. And they may get videos in the future. But This chapter is a relatively good chapter, One Piece. Not only, of course, Loki's one with Shanks, but also now we have Saul, who apparently is Dr. Saul, and Dr. Saul is having a hard time. He did not have his life alert on, and Buddy said, "Help! I've fallen, and I can't get up."
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Slow and old. He is not the same man he used to be, and that was other fact. Or maybe he was attacked. I don't know. But Saul, he's in trouble. It would be ridiculous for Saul to get KO'd permanently by some sort of Dragon Ball Z virus that you need a future kid to come in with the antidote. It would be crazy if he were to actually pass away like that. And Robin, she was in her prime form, and it's gonna be sad and it's gonna be depressing. No. But Saul's situation does probably mean that we're gonna be cutting over to Robin's party and so on more often, and then not just, have Luffy's party, or I guess now it'd be the other parties that he left do their thing. Like, okay, because there was a fear, obviously, where we just focus on Luffy's side of the aisle, but we're cutting back, at least so far, we're cutting back constantly to also Robin's party too, which is a good sign. Oda hasn't forgotten about half the crew. Excellent. And what should be even more excellent in the near future is seeing the Elbaf fits for Robin, Jinbei, Frankie, Brooke, potentially Bonnie, if Bonnie's gonna be going there like in earnest, like she's gonna be running around with the crew. And Lilith, I mean, her current fit right now is still phenomenal. It's still phenomenal. So in my heart of hearts, in my kingdom hearts, debate if I want to see a style change for her. And on that note, the last style change up. When Luffy attacked Loki, I was kind of surprised. I was. We do know that in the heyday, Roger did, let's say, wipe out an entire nation's military because they dissed his pals, right? But at the same time, Shanks, I think, had the idea that you shouldn't take all these things seriously, right? Like, there's no need to take getting alcohol on you seriously. Like, who really cares? That's not a big deal. And it feels like those 2 points could be conflicting here unless it really is a big deal. It is a unforgivable sin, a crime, to call Shanks a coward of a pirate, effectively, obviously lying, undermining what he is as a pirate, which in turn also undermines Luffy as a pirate, because Luffy had aspired to be a pirate because of Shanks, the same style of pirate as Shanks, and ultimately inspired Shanks' crew, hence chapter 1. So you can argue that when he calls Shanks a coward of a pirate, he's also undermining his pirate journey and his own legacy at the same time. Therefore, you get the Gear 4. Maybe. Not too sure. But either way, chapter overall, I like it a lot. We here for it abso-damn-lutely. And I would say this chapter rating is like a 7 out of 10. It is a good chapter. Not the greatest chapter, but it is a good chapter. Honestly, because of Robin's bangs, it could be 8.5 or 9 chapter. But if I'm gonna ground myself, 7 out of 10 for this chapter One Piece. Let me know your stance on the subject matter at hand. We are back in form, so be on the lookout in the near far future because the video content will be coming in spades. So until the next time, everyone take care, stay safe. I'm gonna see you guys and gals on the flip side.
See you. Bye bye.